All right. Oh, it is much louder. Can you all hear me, guys? Okay. No. Stood right behind me and no. Okay, welcome along. These are the Halesowen Town Awards for 2022-2023. Another brilliant season for Halesowen, particularly with promotion at the end, and brilliant news because the club is back where it belongs, back in with Tier 3 football. From my perspective, great that we've got the number 9 derbies back for next season as well. So we've got, if I get through the next few minutes unscathed, we've got 8 awards to present today. But before we do that, I wonder if Paul Smith is around just to join me, just to have a quick chatter about the season.
No idea.
Oh, he's coming through the back door.
Is it?
Has it sunk in yet, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. It's a magnificent achievement, isn't it, for everybody? We've been working very hard from top to bottom of the club to get to this level again. So 4 hard years, and it's thanks to these pair really that we've managed to get there. So I'm pleased for everyone that's here.
Were there times when you thought it might not happen?
No, never.
And the truth?
No, listen, it was a burning desire. We knew we'd get there at some stage. It took a little bit longer than we'd expected, obviously, with the way the world's been. But we've got there, and for me, this is just the start of this football club. It's a brilliant springboard now for us to bounce on to go and get better things.
Because this club is definitely going places, otherwise I know you wouldn't be part of it for a start.
Yeah, 100%. It's like I say, and not smoke up them, but these pair have run a brilliant ship since I've arrived, and we've got it exactly where I think it should be. And there's a massive chance now to take it further. And with the fan base we've got, the brilliant fan base we've got a great chance of doing that.
And the fan base is phenomenal, considering you've turned gates of around average of 300 into averaging over 1,000.
Yeah, it's testament to the football that the boys have been playing over those 4 years, really. The buzz that's been around the place, the way it's been run, that we're managing to get these numbers, and hopefully, like I said to you before, this needs to be just the beginning for us. This does. We need to bounce on now and look to try and go win another league.
Does it need much investment, or are you going to stay pretty much with the nucleus of what you got?
Well, they're all here, so I'm going to say I'm going to keep every single one of them.
Is the correct answer.
This squad's easily good enough to go and compete in the level above. Yes, there'll be tweaks, as there always is at any football club, especially when you go up, but these boys have been brilliant this year. They've took some stick at times, but they've managed to get it across the line, and that's massive for me. So we've got some meetings to go away in 2 weeks' time for an end of season training camp in Magaluf, and then
Is that what you call it?
yeah, so the 2 days after we get back from that, I'm sitting down with them all to go through the plans and where we're going to be. So that's where we are with it so far.
And perhaps also we should pay tribute to the 2 guys who took on your role while you had that time out, because at the end of the day they've helped keep Halesowen Town in the hunt for promotion.
100%, they've been massive for me since I arrived, the pair of them, and we remain close still. So they've obviously got on to other things now, but they were the first people I spoke to after gaining promotion, their first 2 without the phone. So they were brilliant for the boys. They've been brilliant for the football club, and Craig continues to do great work in the academy.
Thanks for the moment, Paul. We'll talk to you a bit later.
Good man, thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the first of the 8 awards, provided I don't blind myself on some of the silverware here. Macca, let's have a quick word with you before we go to the award. I mean, the last few seasons have not been easy for you guys. You've come along, you put your money in, you've hit the barriers time and time again, whether it's been COVID or something else, or last minute goals conceded or whatever. you're over the finishing line. You must be very proud.
Very proud. It's probably been our hardest season this season financially after the pandemic. Nobody's got any money, you know. We've just got to try and keep focused and get the target of getting promotion. You know, you look back at last season, that last minute goal at Carlton and different equalisers and stuff, and you think, is it ever going to happen? And then to put us through what they put us through, it's Spalding. I don't think I'll ever forgive them, Adam. I actually went on the car park to talk to the fence, because that's how much sense I was making. But yeah, I am immensely proud. You know, Karen and I just thought to ourselves sometimes, what more do we have to do? You know, we've got all the infrastructure in place, we've got a great team, great squad, and do you know what? Every now and again you need a wee bit of luck. Look what happened to us in the run-up to the FA Trophy. They took the game away from us, or the league away from us when the pandemic arrived. And at one point in the 89th minute, I did start to question what was going on. You know, but as soon as he said there's 6 minutes left of the game, I got a wee bit of hope. You know? And then when we scored, there was only going to be one winner.
And the infrastructure is still very much here in place to improve things over the next few years. I know you've been involved with the youth side for a number of years now. You know, you've set the foundations in stone to move this club forward.
Yeah, 100%. Again, we almost went the wrong way around. You know, a lot of people would get team promoted and then get the infrastructure in place, but when we come through the door, the pitch wasn't good enough. I don't think the team was good enough. The football wasn't good enough, and we just started with basics. Drilled it all back, thought, right, you know, we're going to start playing football, give the fans what they wanted. The club's known for playing great football and having something to cheer about. But we went about it the wrong way round, really. But you know what? I had a few sherbets on the day of Spalding, but I still woke up at 6:30 in the morning like an absolute ping, you know. And it's just amazing what football can do to you. You know, that's probably one of the best days of my life. Great for the fans, they just so deserve it, it's unbelievable. They've just keep coming in their numbers, the averages keep coming up, everything keeps coming up. There's different people doing different things around the club. We've just got a bit of momentum going now, Adam, and I just think there's only one place this club's going, and it's above Sturbridge.
I knew it was a risk coming here today.
Don't worry, I'll give you a winner in the 5 o'clock at Haydock.
That'll do, you're forgiven. But a word about these fans, because I wasn't here, I was following Lighttown's progress down in St Neots that day. And thank you, you're welcome. But we put the radio on to listen to what was going on. And although we couldn't make contact with Steve at the time, we heard the crowd noise. And this was like 20 or 30 minutes after the game had finished. The fact that they'd invaded the pitch and they were absolutely joyful about it, that really came across on the radio. So that in itself, the fans must be something special to you guys.
Yeah, I think undoubtedly. If you think when I took over from Steve Lynch and we had probably about 300 fans coming to see a home game, to see it at 1,100 regularly, and then to see over 2,000 at the semi-final, and to see a sellout of 3,200-300 on the fight it's just phenomenal. And there's nothing like it in terms of the fans here are absolutely superb. Win, lose or draw, they're behind the team, and they've done that all season. And the 12th player is the fans, and without them we couldn't have done what we've done. So thank you all very much.
And just one final point, it doesn't seem 5 minutes ago since we were in the James Grove Lounge wondering whether the club would still be in existence, and you needed donations from the supporters who came forward with their money to keep the club alive. And fans, you got what you wanted out of it, you got promotion, so perhaps you should applaud yourselves. Okay, first award is top goal scorer. So, Macca, would you like to do the honours?
Is it me? No. Top goal scorer. I think at this club it's probably one of the biggest achievements. You know, when I played myself, I just love goals. Goals. It's what wins you the game. In defence, save. Sorry, Platty, but it's goal scorer. You know what I mean? But I think this player brings more to this club than just his goals. He's a model ambassador for youngsters. He's always got lots and lots of time for everyone. He's very, very likeable, and he's one hell of a player. Top goal scorer this year is Richard Gregory.
Richard, quick word. Quick word. No, if only to say thank you to the supporters.
Yeah, obviously supporters turn out in numbers every week. Best club around for me. Just obviously happy all the lads could reward everyone with a promotion. So yeah, really pleased.
Are you looking forward to pitching your wits at a higher level for next season?
Yeah. Obviously, Halesowen should be at that level. Do you know what I mean? So bigger games and better crowds and stuff will obviously help them go up in the right direction. So yeah, really happy.
This place was rocking for the final day, and you want that every season and for as many league games as possible.
Yeah, the support's classy ever since I come in here. The attendances have just been getting better and better. So yeah, like you said, the Stourbridge games and all the other local games, I'm sure the attendances will keep going up. So yeah.
It's a club in the shop window. Good FA Cup run or something like that as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, get a cup run or trophy run or something. Yeah.
Congratulations, Richard.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, the second award is the Steve Spitfire Player of the Season Award. So, Sheila's Wheels. Get you one more player. Just a game of Chinese whispers before we start. Have you enjoyed this season?
Yes, absolutely great.
Good stuff.
Great.
So the Steve Spitfire Player of the Season Award, for those who don't know, just tell us a little bit about it.
He was a young supporter who used to come every game, but sadly passed away at a young age. Steve, but we all called him Spitfire. And this was given by his family in recognition that he was a Halesowen Town supporter. So the person who's won it, I didn't know, that's what Dave was telling me. He was telling me the wrong name to start with. But he's the first man on the team sheet every week. He's got a good pair of hands, hopefully. Platty, come and receive the seat. Actually, this will be the third time it's been won by Platty.
It's because Sheila keeps rigging the vote.
Thank you.
Smile, Classy!
Don't you dare disappear. This is your home now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's been my home for a while now, I think. Don't know how many seasons I've been here now, can't remember, it's been too long. Yeah, we're just trying to get to the testimony, that'll do. I'll go from there.
But this must be a very proud moment for you to be involved in the club when in a promotion season, because I know the club, you've been here during the bad times as well, and things have been very difficult for a number of seasons. And I heard your interview with Steve after the game. You were quite emotional because you give so much heart and spirit to the club. You know, you've got to be one of the proudest people here.
Yeah, I was, to be fair. I was a bit emotional. My mum, all my family were just watching, so and it's just good to get them to see it, really. Obviously I've been here a long time and we haven't really been successful, and you know, to go and get promotion for the fans and everybody, and my mum and dad and nan and granddad and my family that were here, I hopped the fence and I give her proper love, and I had a bit of a cry with my dad, and yeah, it was just such a good day. You know, what a day, it was unreal.
How good are these fans? Because you must sort of stand in front of the shed end and just feel completely at home.
Yeah, it's ridiculous really, because I remember playing in front of like 200 on a Tuesday, and like average about 300 when I first came here, and to now see you know, thousands coming through the door is just ridiculous. And to be fair, that's, you know, you've got to give thanks to Karen and Keith really for everything they've done, because they've turned it around massively, because at one point, you know, we were in the doldrums really.
Dan, congratulations, well done. And thanks Sheila as well. Jackie, do you want to come up next? Queen of the press box. You're the one that keeps Mr. SM in order, aren't you?
Definitely.
This award is the Roger Turner Player of the Season Award. I'm not sure if you know who it is. Okay, do you want to announce it?
The winner of the Roger Turner Fans Player of the Year is Josh Eswelly.
Don't disappear. All players normally like to disappear after these occasions. I mean, this is a lovely honour for yourself that you're the fans' favourite.
I know. I'm just happy to get it, you know, to get promoted with the boys, and it's a proper nice feeling to get it.
And to put your wits next season at a higher level as well?
Yeah, where the club should be really, playing against better teams, more than hold our own in that division, so yeah, it's a great feeling.
Here's a chance for you to earn some brownie points. What does Paul Smith bring to the club as your manager?
Gives me a headache, that's what he gives me. Gives me a proper headache, but no, he's class, he's great for the team, and happy for him as well.
Because he seems to me, as an outsider, so he binds the team together, is that right?
Yeah, 100%, like we're a close group, and he adds to that as well.
Well done, Josh.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Okay, could I ask Rob Evans to join me as well, please? Rob, there's your award to present. Okay, if you can announce who's won the Players' Player of the Season, please.
Players' Player of the Season goes to Ezzy.
Yeah, definitely. Go on.
Josh, well done. Right. Oh, she's cracking again. Look at this. Do they ever stop cracking, these two? We're now moving on to fans' favourite director of the season. I must be a comedian and must be supporter.
Okay. This award is given to someone who, I guess their job, yes, but very selfless, enables one of our special fans to attend home matches and away matches, goes very much unrecognised and behind the scenes, and I'm delighted to give a special recognition award to Octavia.
Very well deserved.
Only because Chris is a nightmare.
I think there's a little bit of a monopoly going on. Didn't Chris win it last year? Right, we move on to the President's Player of the... Oh, God. Oh, we're moving on to the Volunteer of the Season award, first of all. Okay, sorry. Doesn't tell you're in business. Flippin' heck. Would you want to work for...
Of course they would.
Volunteer of the Season award, then, Karen.
Okay, I mean, we have...
Women, they don't even know where they are lost with each other.
We have a band of wonderful volunteers at Halesowen. I mean, from people who organise our away travel, in terms of Jackie, in terms of Paul, who runs obviously all of the press office piece, Dave, John, in terms of all of the secretariat. There are too many to mention, and without them we certainly couldn't run on match day. In terms of whether it's Nigel, in terms of printing the programmes and providing them, and the tickets for special finals and semi-finals. But this individual, I think, for Keith and I, this season has been exceptional. In terms of they give so much, they're behind the scenes, they don't expect anything in return, and you know, week in, week out for home matches, deliver time and time again. So I'm delighted to give a special recognition award, and I'll now give it away to who it is, who was pivotal in terms of us achieving a level 5 in our hygiene in terms of from our catering perspective, and it goes to Gemma.
Don't fall anyway. Is he still awake? He is still awake. Just about.
Shall I be nice to him for once? The President's Player of the Season award is presented by Mr. Colin Brooks. With any luck, it might be presented before Eurovision starts tonight. I'm just getting my own back for all the other years. Colin, come and tell us. Can you remember who won? Come and talk about the season and what this means to you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, before I start, I thought it was fancy dress. All right. All right. I'm sorry, I thought it was fancy dress. This award goes to what I consider to be as good a semi-professional that I've met in many, many years. We've got a great bunch of players, excellent manager, staff, and you'll find it's all being mentioned. We couldn't have managed without every one of you here today. I've been here 30 years now, and I thought I'd seen everything. But I was so proud last week. I was worse than Keith. I had to go around the corner, and I did have a little cry. I was so proud of what the players had done, what the players had achieved. I'm sorry, I'm disturbing you. But what I am going to say is that it's been a wonderful 12 months. Apart from the FA Trophy and the FA Cup, we bounced back. Paul brought players in who looked as though they'd been tailed through for many years. And because of the fan base and the support that you gave them, it was obvious to me that this was going to be our best chance of getting out of the league that was in. This award could have been any 8 or 9, 10, 11, 12 of them, because there's that good a team and that good a way they'll play together. That's important. But you also have to have a good captain, someone who you trust. The players trust, the managers trust, and even the fans trust. So I think this is an easy award to say that my player of the year was the captain, Rob Evans.
Well done, Rob. It must mean a lot to get Colin's award.
Oh yeah, any award today is special. Top off a great season.
And to see so many here today as well, applauding you guys for the efforts that you put in during the course of the season must also mean a lot.
It's week in, week out. At home, we get in over 1,200. Away, wherever we go, we take more than whatever the home fans bring. The support's unreal, to be fair.
It's easy to forget that. We've mentioned the home support, but the away support for the last 2 or 3 seasons has been phenomenal, hasn't it?
Everywhere we go, there's always more Halesowen fans. Give or take probably 1 or 2, but there's always more fans there.
And they play the part of that 12 man ultimately, don't they?
Massively, especially in the final where we was ticking down the time. Definitely.
Just looking forward to next season. Obviously, it is a step up, but the gaffer's saying that you can cope with it. Do you think the club can still progress?
Definitely. all the lads here have played in that level, levels above. Some played in the Champions League, Europa League, but we'll cope. We're back where we deserve to be. Each and every one of us deserve to be where we're at right now, so hopefully everyone sticks together and we kick on next season.
Was that Dan Platt lookalike playing for Fiorentina the other night? Well done, Rob.
Thank you very much. No.
So the final award, which requires the gaffer to step in this direction to tell us who the manager's player of the season is, and perhaps explain why. If I switch that on for you, there you go.
Firstly, just one little thank you that hasn't sort of gone out really, and a lot of people won't sort of know him, but Ross Thorpe, my assistant over there, he came in. When I came back into the job, obviously Stock and Craig decided to go elsewhere, and at that point really it was important to get someone in for those 6 weeks, 6 crucial weeks to be fair, and his input shouldn't go unnoticed. He's been top draw for me. Unfortunately he's leaving us for pastures new now, work commitments and bits and pieces, so I just want a round of applause for Ross Thorpe. The manager's player. Firstly, tremendous group to manage. Yes, as everyone realises, it's been a very challenging group to manage, but a very good one. And what they had a hunger and desire inside themselves as a group to go and get promoted, and they've gone and done that. So can we all give the boys a round of applause, please? Can all the boys come to me, please? All the players come over here, please. Can we get a photo done, all of us, please? Let's go. Fine for the last one. Can you come nice and tight for photo, please? Get a photo done. Quick as you can, So on to my manager's player. For me, there's been 3 standout players. Like I say, the group have been magnificent. There's been 3 standout players for me. And the first one who's been standout for me has been Josh Halesowen. He's won numerous awards and deserves them all. He's been fantastic. He's been fantastic down that right hand side and been steady throughout the whole season. I'm really impressed and I'm really pleased for him. The next one sometimes goes a little bit unnoticed because his work rate's out this world, but he gets all the hard work done. And for me, he's been absolutely top draw for us, and that's Nathan Haywood. I signed Nathan in the summer, having chased him for a number of years, and he hasn't let me down at all. Even in those tough moments, I think his performances have been brilliant. So Nathan Haywood came second. My manager's player of the year is a player that, in my opinion, has single-handedly saved us 12 to 15 points this season. And without him, I'm not too sure we would have got where we got. And the save he pulled off 1-0 down in the game against Spalding was top draw. My manager's player of the year is Dan Platt.
Okay, thank you. There is one more award, an additional award. Could I ask John Hanks to come forward, please? Do you want to pick up that microphone and tell us about it? Should be on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
You don't need a mic.
Right, I've got it. You showed me the wrong button. Choosing the wife that says that. Sorry. Yeah, this is our first season from the Wagon and Horses in Cradley Heath, unofficial supporters club. Everybody that came last night, thank you so much. Obviously the boss, Keith, Sim, Rob, thank you all for turning up. Just to let you know, we raised £1,200 last night, and that's without counting the fees and the raffle, so there'll be a little bit more on top of that. But I just want to call Steve Howlett up, who's representative from the Wagon and Horses, please. It's a Volunteer of the Year award. I know it's a bit big, I think, for the volunteers, but I'm sure the person that it deserves will be happy. I'll hand you over to Steve.
Cheers, John. I just want to say, again, echoing what John said, thank you to everyone who came, but special thanks to John and Joe for organising it last night. It was a really, really good night, as I'm sure you'll agree. Alright, so I'm going to briefly go up to a wheel of tangents about myself before I announce who wins this award. I'm a bit of a bandwagoner, I've only been coming down here for about a year and a half. But as people who know me, I struggle a bit with certain things, but this club has meant so much to me over the last year and a half. Players, the fans, the staff, everyone does such an amazing job in such an amazing club. Big massive thank you to all the volunteers who are all equally deserving of this award. But as I say, it goes to one person. And before I say who it is, I'm just going to apologise for a couple of the reprobates that we have got on the coaches for her, in not naming names, Lee and Dean. But the award goes to Jackie.
Well, I just like to say thank you very much. If it wasn't for you lot that come on the coaches, then there wouldn't be any coaches. I love what I do. As Steve says, I get a couple of earrings for him. I'm coming, I'm not coming. I'm coming, I'm not coming.
Who's referring to two individuals?
People throwing up. And I have to clean it up. But thank you very much. Next coach is to Sterling.
I'll probably stand there, go tell everyone.
Thank you. Just one final comment from me before I finish, apart from obvious congratulations to the club, but also my thanks go out to my colleagues Steve Parker and also to Paul Esson, without whom Halesowen Town probably wouldn't be on the map from a footballing sense in the first place. These two guys have promoted the club absolutely brilliant on the radio station over the last few years. And of course the DJ as well, who gets his reports in, and don't hide away, DJ. But he does a wonderful job as well. So thank you to all of those who get this club put on the map week in, week out. Thank you for inviting me. I promise that I only attend 2 games next season. They'll be the number 9 derbies. And thank you for listening, and hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.